That's a great start. And so is this. Oh, God, again, just that thrill in the back of my neck. Just because I remember it so well. I don't know what's up with the graphics around it, though. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Shivers. Again, this was from 1995, around the same time the 11th Hour came about. So that was the sequel to The Seventh Guest in this kind of similar genre. So I just want to see if this works, because I'm playing this through a
Enter your identity in the museum guest book.
all right, it is actually backspace. It is Sir Otaku. And apparently there's no spaces, so there you go, Sir Otaku. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm running this through, not an emulator, it's almost a PC emulator. I'm running it off of a disk, a CD-ROM. So I do have the original CD-ROM. I just can't run it in Windows 10 or anything, because we're talking about 16-bit back in 95, so. Even DOS emulators don't work, because Sierra had a weird thing going on with their games. Anyways, let's go listen to our best friends and see how much they care for us.
This dare was kind of your idea, you know. But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
Okay, I understand the dare, but can I have clothes?
Loving words before. Like the time you guys dared me to spend the night at that cemetery.
Did they also take your clothes? I mean, why am I nude?
She gives a eulogy at your funeral.
Explain to my parents why I was found naked in a museum, you bastards.
Talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and stuff coming from the museum and all.
Just the ones that tell me to kill you guys.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared.
Yes, this is,
Right, the police
was it
found the bodies.
proposition? Not proposition.
Yeah, and my sister, you know, Julie, the one in college.
Forcing the
says
story
Professor
through
Wendell went
dialogue.
insane.
Or forcing information about the story in dialogue that doesn't naturally fit. There you go.
Well, what if
There's a
he's
word
hiding
for
in that
this.
creepy museum right now, just waiting for another victim.
Yeah, and the ghost of his victims are calling out, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello. I think it's for you.
They tell me you're bad friends. Evil. No.
That was just a dog howling.
There was something more than that.
Actually, it was a
Well, I
wolf,
didn't hear
and he's
anything.
about to kill me.
I think this place is just getting us all spooked.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You could back out at any time.
Nope,
But
you
of
guys
course,
took
if you
my
did,
clothes and the
you'd
keys,
probably
so I
never
can't.
live down the chicken jokes.
That's true.
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late for the movie. We'll be back at dawn. don't you,
95. What were you guys
Bye-bye.
watching in
See ya later.
95? God, what was the movie in 95? Hold on. As you watch them suddenly become, that car becomes less real. Okay, Google. Let's let Google wake up there while we try to figure out. Okay, now this game is very good game. I like it. Childhood memory, nostalgia. But one thing about this game, and it did it with Shivers 1 also. Sierra did it with a couple games. It was both a way to introduce you to the game and a way to stop piracy. Kind of. They essentially walked you through the first couple puzzles. It was a way of, again, making sure you read the tutorial, making sure you had a tutorial, aka a legitimate copy. Not like you could photocopy that thing. That was sarcasm, by the way. Yeah, but yeah. So, and of course, I just remember all this. And again, I'm running this off of some system, so I want to see if this works. What is this? Scrum VR? Oh yeah, I forget. Pull the chain. So I could actually see it here in the corner, because this is in a small resolution. I'll show you guys here. But yeah, it's actually showing me each time I play a sound, like what it has to do running off of there. So it's kind of interesting. Sir Hubert Wendelnut of the Museum of the Strange and Unusual. 1964. So this was 31 years since the game was in 95. So Mount Pleasant. Dear Hubert, the firm of your Wheatley and Son, la 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 la. A fellow will not to scree. James and I were pleased to attend Jeffrey's wedding in London. Yeah, so essentially, I'll let you read this. Long story short, he didn't show up for his son's wedding, so they're a bit curious as to why he hasn't shown up. And there we go. 29. That is important later on in the game. Again, because of this game and all the other games I played like it as a kid, 29, including the 7th Guest, Shivers 2, the 11th Hour, etc., etc., I now always play games with a notepad because it's always important to hold notes. So here you go. Professor Wendell Nuts, Museums of the Strange and Unusual, opening soon. So yeah, this was... I'd actually like to see this museum. Anyway, so let's try entering through the front door. Wait. What's back over here? Oh, would you look at that? That is a Georgia O'Keeffe painting that looks suspiciously like flowers. Wink, wink. It was O'Keeffe. Who was the lady that drew all those flowers that look like JJ's? Anyways, that's that one. And it is, what? Rust orange color? Okay, again, I know the feature. That comes in handy. But you can see this is kind of abandoned, left to rot. So the 1995 kids were painting their hip graffiti on there. So just think about it. Those kids, well, they were probably in their 20s to begin with, are now in their 30s? Oh, well, I can't do math. The 90s were only 10 years ago. And you can't convince me otherwise. All right, here we go. Front door. And by the way, this is one of the best voiceover guys. I want this guy to still be working. This is amazing stuff. Anyways, rainbow, and it's gray. Okay, and right here. Listen.
Welcome to Professor Wendell Knott's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Unfortunately, the museum is still preparing exhibits and hopes you will visit when we open sometime in the near future.
I don't know what it is. I just love that voice. Anyways, how do I turn around here? There we go. See, that's one of the nice things about the newer games, like after the 7th Guest, is they actually... Did I miss a symbol? I don't know. Ah! That actually scared me for a second. Thought that was something there. Now on the way down, I think I'm supposed to see something. Yeah, it's interesting to actually see here on the side, it load resources. And why is there a honking horn in my neighborhood? Oh, you can see it here, so. That was probably what you're supposed to see on the way down. But again, as someone that knows knowing this part, again, isn't a big thing because they tell you how to beat this in the manual. Anyways, what am I supposed to know here? Oh, here. The sun is green. Okay. Again, taking notes. It's always important to take notes in these games. And remember, this was cutting-edge graphics at a time. Just wait till you see some of the other cutting-edge graphics of the monsters. It's one of those things where I remember them being frightening and scary and cutting-edge. Looking at them now, well, you'll see in a little bit. Anyway, so there's one more here, I think. No? I don't remember that sound effect. And why did all the other sounds stop? I don't I don't remember any of those sounds. Weird. Anyways. Again, what the fuck? I think there's supposed to be music still playing. Anyways, as we knew, it was 29. And button. Note the dots up there. Shut up, dog. No, it has to be close to each other, so. There we go. Did it first time. That was just luck because I didn't really memorize that puzzle. Anyways, that should be enough. Let's see what random noise comes up this time. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I have to. That's why that area is there. I need to turn. Go here. There we go. The sounds in these games are amazing. Other than the random dog noises I was critiquing in a second, but this what I loved about this, actually Shivers 2. Shivers 2 came with an audio soundtrack because Shivers 2 had a lot of songs in it. Anyways, there's one more I think I can see there. So circle with a cross is kind of tan. Okay, so this is where this all comes in handy, is right here and now. Let me get the actual case out of the way. Yeah, I have a copy of the game, but I don't have the tutorial. So the sun, this should be the, that one. The wood color should be the circle. Yep. The sun was gray. No. See, I'm used to sound coming after this because of the music that was on Shivers 2. They did a compilation of all the songs here. The cross was tan. So gray was the sun? That doesn't seem right. Anyways, tan was the cross. What was the rainbow? The rainbow was gray. There you go. The rainbow was gray. What was green? The sun was green. Yep, that was it. Game paused. Now, again, video game logic. Let's take a giant step back here. We dared by our friends. This place has been abandoned. And all of a sudden, we just opened up some secret puzzle contraption that still works. What do? We go downstairs. We immediately go into here, push this button, flip the switch, door slams behind us. Now we are locked in. At least I think we are. Yep, so we can't go back. We are now locked inside the Museum of the Strange and Unusual. And I don't remember if I need to pay attention to where I'm going on this one, or if it just automatically goes to the same place. How about this way? Yep, that's fine. Yeah, it's just a big circle, I think. Just to give you an idea of a long turn here. Now, if we go over here, what's this? It's a dead body. Again, we're reasonably okay about all this so far. All right, all this information is now useless. We have that symbol. Looks like a ghost from whatchamacallit? Bubble Bobble. Anyways, immediately we take the book from the dead man. So again, the nice thing about this game, by the way, is I don't have to remember all this information right off the bat. Now that page was missing because I could do this. This game had a nice feature, which a lot of games have had since, because it works so well. Flashback.
Care to refresh your memory?
Yes, I do, you wonderful voiced man. I could just go here. So I can, at any time, go back to that. Anyways, click here. Or how do I exit this? Right here. And then I can go back. So, that's a nice little feature, by the way. Save. I don't know why that's so scary. Save and play. Okay. So, remember what I talked about the monsters? Well, we're about to meet one. Or no, wait a minute. Do I... can I look down? I have to put it in... Yeah, no, okay. Why can't I do this over here? There we go. Now I can. I need to take this one off and then put this one on. There we go. Now I can move forward and listen. Do you hear that? Does it sound like Jaws is maybe coming after us? Do you hear that? Sounds like bubbling of some sort. What could it be? Ah! There you go. Like I said, looks extremely cheesy by today's standard, but man, was that fun and scary as a kid. And if you noticed, down here, we have a little bit of our green missing. What does that mean? Well, if only there was someone who could tell us what that means. Are we there yet? Can I get off? One more? Nope, I'm here. Okay. Can I get off here? I can get off here. And again, touch pot. Just break shit. Ah!
15 long years in this prison. You.
Who,
get
me?
Out. Do not meddle in things beyond your understanding.
Your door
You will
locked me
pay
in.
for your curiosity. You are in grave danger. They are so evil. Already some of your life essence has been stolen.
Life essence.
I was too old, not fast enough. The Ixupi are so evil.
Ixu be or not to be.
All the vessels, because it seems only when they are united with their talismans do they have any power. My plan was to use them on the Ixupi before any more of them escape into the world. I believe they cannot resist the vessels as long as they're with the talismans and you approach directly.
Handy, isn't it?
This vessel here is of no use to you, however. Its Ixupi is the one who robbed me of my essence. And he has escaped into the world. And they've ruined my museum!
Again, save the important for last. The great evil could destroy the world, and that bastard ruined my museum. Holy cow, something went wrong. There we go, now it's back. So this right here, symbol is important. We'll find a book later that explains it, and look, he actually marked on there somehow. His spirit somehow had coal to mark where he was. So yeah, so we have to collect these two. We have to collect a pot and a head, and when we do, we can then capture the evil spirits. There's the music. Dun 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 dun. Hello memory lane. All right, let's go through what was basically the tutorial, and then I'll end the video. I've only been recording for 20 minutes. Oh, hey! Amazing how this thing still has power to stop it, despite being closed for 15 years. All right, this is a sliding puzzle. They only get tougher as they go on. And oh, by the way, if you need to know what pattern, it's conveniently on the door here. So we need to do diagonal this way. And notice it changes each time. Shoot, so I can't move down, so that means this moves by 2. That moves by 2 also. So that's useless to me. Move you over here. You move by 2. That one's in a good position. And that one's in position. Again, each time you solve this puzzle, it gets harder and harder. I'm going in. Don't try to stop me. All right, let's go up. There we go, going from bedrock, foundation to door. Yeah, shame, that's the only elevator that won't have elevator music. That's one of the favorite parts there. So again, the game tells you at this point to go investigate. There's noise back there. Was there already an XUB nearby? So you hear that music? No, this is regular music. Never mind. Here, you hear that. It tells you something suspicious about the ashes. What's going on there? Maybe I should check it out. And I could still move away, I think. Nope. Too late. Again, great for the time. A little bit silly now. And there you go. More of my essence stolen away. So, then tells you to look around here for clues. Because it looks like this place has been trashed, hasn't it? How do I get back there? Do I have to go this? What's this? Is this the boy who's been following me? Then talks about teens missing, boy, girl, yada, yada, yada. Politics, Ronald Reagan, ha, ha, ha. Anyways, so here, again, this actually comes in handy later on. Atlantis solved. So, there's the boat we rode in. And also, again, nice little touches here. Let's hit play and let the man do the talking.
30th of September 1980. Returning from Africa, I discovered something profoundly disturbing.
My hair is missing.
Furniture has been tipped over, and the book Egyptian Hieroglyphics Explained, not in its place in the library, face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out.
Excuse me, eating chocolate. Evil.
Not sure. I must investigate the second floor. The puzzles.
The puzzles.
When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some terrible occurrence.
Well, you would build safety buttons. You always make safety buttons so the staff can get through.
Someone has released them from their vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the lift. Merrick. Who is he? One of the missing youngsters? Here in my museum? If so, are they both here? Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my life essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for eating Soupy. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it,
I am doomed. The folly of man. Thought it was silly superstition until it kills you and ruins your museum. Nothing there. What's this? Dear Hubert, I want you to resign from blah blah blah. He's having trouble with his wife because she doesn't agree with... Ah, there we go. And we'll look at this. By the way, we can actually look at that. So here... Oh, sorry, I pushed it too many times. Oh, I'm moving too fast. That's why it's not working. Because you should be able, yeah, to rotate this around and look at it. So the main thing you want to look is at the base here. Come on up. Anyways. Because the base will tell you which one you could use. So anyways, let's go back this way. Back to Atlantis. And I think our next stop is the... he's still there. When we get the thing to trap him, I bet you he won't be there anymore. Ooh, colors went funky there for a second. Funny that this axe is here, isn't it? As well as, what's in here? And there's another base, but I think it's the wrong one. Yeah. So if we look at that one. From memory, I think that's beeswax. Anyways, we'll explain that in a second. Where's the library at? No, that's... Again, each of these rooms, like this one's, strange animals. That one's ancient Egypt. And again, the whole concept, and this is one of the best things of the game. And people today still talk about, wouldn't it be cool if someone made this in real life? Museum about strange and unusual things throughout history. Think ancient aliens, but actual cool stuff and not just filler for History Channel. So... a museum full of cool stories and stuff, but each room to get to, you have to solve puzzles to get there. It's supposed to be this big interactive museum. It just sounds so cool. Like here, I'll there's a pamphlet here, if I remember right. Strange and unusual. Welcome to the museum, blah, blah, blah. Solve puzzles meant to confuse sages. So, yeah. I mean, it's such a cool idea that occasionally you do hear people talk about, well, someone's thinking about doing it. Oh, here, this is the place I need to go for the library. There we go. So, here's the ancient hieroglyph. Now, the reason this is important and has its own pedestal is that it's a puzzle in the museum. So, in reality, Dr. Wintelnut wanted to make his own special book about. I mean, he wanted that book to be special so people could look at it. So, by the way, click on all the different colored books. Nothing there. Nothing there. I forget there's actual books here to read. Nope, okay. Because the important book we want to get to, and it's weird that there's no music here, is up here. There we go. That gives us that, which is not what I want either. Gosh darn it. Where's the book? Damn it. Is it this one? Again, you kind of have to pixel hunt a little bit here. Or is it on the other side? Let's see. You can just hear me fiercely clicking. Get rid of that for a little bit here. Because again, you think of the color ones here that stand out. Or was it this side? Here we go. So again, all these are important. Pluto's still here. Again, this was 95. Mercury, Venus, Mars. So yeah, just basically they give you the bare bottoms. What you know, here you go. The symbol he drew in the sand. Interesting. So yeah. Here it explains about the stone tablets, yada yada, how we found it. You can read it in your own time. But it's very interesting. Oh, was that it? Okay, so that's the backstory. Where's the symbol one? Here we go. So there you go. That's the symbol for fire. So I was wrong. That was a symbol for fire. So is that the one we need then? Is that the one we needed? Anyways, yeah, so that's the one we do need, which I think we did find in the skull there. No, that's the one we found for lightning. Okay, so that's electricity. That's wax. That's water. Ashes. This is what we're looking for. This guy here. Because that's the one that stole our essence the second time. Again, this is what the tutorial will tell you. As a kid, I wanted to get tattoos of this and this on my left and right shoulder. You know, because my family was big in vocationary and building stuff. So woodworking, stuff. Anyways. Jade, what was the one that stole Windelnuts? Windelnuts was... Was it this one? No, it wasn't stone. I can't remember which one. Was it crystal? Because again, Windelnut had his essence stolen by one of them, so. Anyways, where's the ladder at? Ah, there. Alright, so the one over here, and again, I think there's more books here, is, what's that symbol? Flashback.
Care to refresh your memory?
So it is Earth. So that one's sand. Again, we are looking for ashes. Okay. So that's the one we're looking for. Let's go ahead and save again. Always scares that lady when we save. She never expects it. Anyways, so where could that be then? I thought it was here. Is there anything else in here we can read? Oh, well, let's go back outside. Because I could have sworn it was somewhere in the first spot. So this guy here was... Yeah, that was lightning, I think. Okay. By the way, if we look here, there's broken glass. Why is there broken glass here? That is strange, and how do I get to it? Here we go. Item, cave, Mayan, Cimmeral, cave, blah, blah, blah. The jade skull is one of the largest jade items in the world. Missing. That'll come back later. Alright. Where is that ashy bastard? Don't think it's in here. Axe missing. No, that's a later puzzle. God damn it, where's that? It's supposed to be the easy part. By the way, that's secret. Again, it's one of these games where pixel hunting becomes important. So where am I supposed to find that first ashy bastard? Do I find him upstairs? Now see, I could just play this all day, and it's already, this video's always gone on longer than I thought, but I want to at least capture one of them. And here, I'll show you an example about the doors. By the way, over here, as you see, there's the symbol again. Here's all the guys, and where all the pots are supposed to be. Here's the pictographs that he's talking about they found in the ruins. Oh no, this is backwards, so that's the end of the story. Here's the beginning. Evil spirits steal souls. God creates, or a god creates a way to trap them in pots. So we're right here. So they capture them, place them under buildings. No, here's they capture them. And then they place them under, yeah, so. That's the long short of the story. Now, was there anything hidden here important for us? Because you gotta remember, the two kids here left messages for one another. Yep, another secret. Okay. And I forget what that does something. I can't remember. Anyways, here's one of the puzzles that gets you through to the next doors. So again, it's just the basic pipe puzzle. Pretty straightforward, this one. Just gotta turn it around until it makes sense. But again, this is, again, one of the first puzzles. So the first puzzles are always the easiest. That should be, nope, this guy here. There you go, that's it. So just think how it could be to go, again, it's they actually do that. The lock-in key parties, no, that's dating. The locked-in room puzzles. Oh, this is something else I like about this game, or this museum too. It's like a regular museum. You push button, they give you...
Death comes uneasily to the mind of man. Burial customs throughout the world.
Oh, it used to play.
Death comes uneasily.
And might, just because again I'm playing it through this PC emulator.
Arise from the belief that the survivors can secure life after death for the deceased.
Yep.
You will find here that man has conceived of many ways to honor the dead.
There you go. So each room has a theme. Nice ass. So this one's about death and burial. So each one of these things tell you there about an interesting fact about them. There's a Viking burial. Over here, by the way, there's some more ash. we see something. What's down here? Oh, look at this. It's a journal of a young boy who talks about his fascination with the museum. A doctor. And hey, there's a girl that follows him in here. They make it in here. Oh my god, things went wrong. Things went very, very wrong. Poor Malachi, or whatever his name was. And if we go... Where is it? Right over here, I think. Turn this way. And what do we see here? A jade skull. Anyways, I can tell laid on thick. Ooh, this puzzle here, I still have trouble with today. It's a Chinese puzzle. Again, there's a set solution. I just was never very good at this kind of thing. So, you gotta leave one there, and you have to leave it in the middle. Anyways, shoot. Hold on a second, pausing the video. Oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to leave it here because the thing is, it doesn't look like there's... Because it used to be a set solution where the ash one used to always be. Because the ash was the first one you always got because it was part of the tutorial. So here, let's listen to this guy.
You are now in the world of the shaman, or witch doctor, whose purpose is to act as intermediary for gods and men. The shaman acts as doctor, frightening evil spirits away from the sick, or officiating in the practice of human sacrifice to pacify angry gods.
Again, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I played this as a young kid and that voice became what I assumed voice work should be. I also love his What's so funny, huh? Anyways, just his deadpan delivery of all the facts. Professor Windelnot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. What was the point of this room? There's usually a point to some of this stuff. Anyways, if you notice here, there's footprints and a camera. So, again, I'm being a bit cryptic and not being fair because, again, I love this game so much and footprints leading to this door. So, oh, was that noise? Oh, nice. They actually... Is it because I have subtitles on? So I could pick this up. Bada boom, bada boom, want you in my room. Anyways. Boop, 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 boop. Again, you're supposed to... Here, it tells you. The Doctor, God, Drums, Tabaram, and Bo were the only ones the Ritual can play to frighten evil spirits, the dead gods. Yeah. So again, it's a puzzle, that one. And I believe it opens up a door. Where's the door that leads to the next place here? Can't go this way. That just goes up there. Huh. So it must be through practicing his yodel. So it must be through here. But I need to solve that puzzle. Anyways, again, I'm ending it here. I'm not being fair to this game because it is amazing. Shivers 2 is far better because of the mechanic it has to it. But this one was still amazing. Oh yeah, I have to push the button to open the door. See, you had a safety button on this side, didn't you? So over here's the... And this one's kind of hidden away a little bit. So yeah, that's a... I forget what the puzzle on this one is. Oh, it's these two pillars. Yeah, we have to do the two pillars. So, also back here was one. Oh, no, no, move away. That's cloth, which is another monster. I could hear that music, and that sound effect means you're near one. So I forget, was a hidden message written here somewhere, I think. From one of the kids. Same with like over here or something. Oh well. Let's go ahead and oh, I didn't listen to this room.
Much of what we know about early man comes from burial sites, but not without a price. Eternal life was the sustaining ideology for many ancient cultures, and they went to great lengths to prevent their dead from being violated. Venture on if you will, but beware the curse of the tomb.
I don't know. Again, I just love that voice work. Anyways, let's exit. Anyway, so every time you take one, by the way, it just replaces where you got the other one from. That's the Egyptian one. That comes in later in the game. That comes in much later in the game. Actually, about the same time. Anyways, I would have to stop solving puzzles to actually get any progress here. And if you want to see me play this whole game, let me know. Because, again, it's one of these games I love to come back to, solve every little riddle. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Uh-oh, there's a Azubi here. For Merrick. Or is this just the room noise? So, that's an interesting little guy there. Oh, there's a XUB over there. Anyways, push the button.
From a 60-foot giant squid that can pull a small fishing boat into the depths of the sea.
That one's true.
To the 2-inch poison dart frog that carries enough poison to kill 1,500 people. Nothing is stranger than the animal kingdom. Is it any wonder that the ancients worshipped and feared these strange beasts?
Again, this is my kind of museum. And again, each sound effect hints to you what that is. So that's wax there, apparently. Oh, oil. Excuse me. That's plants. I forget. Is there one up here, I think? Again, you kind of faintly remember some of this stuff. I remember something being up here. Can I look up there? Oh well. Again, I'm ending the video. If I can get out of here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's a weird effect there. It was how, there we go, I need a turn. Hi, Mr. Tire, you don't exist anymore. Or aren't classified as your own being. Hey, look, a griffin. What's that noise? Oh, that's the sound effect of this place, right. I forget what's on this side then, because that was the deadly plants. What's this one? Oh, this is the underwater one. You can even go to Atlantis down there. Anyways, again, end of the video. Again, I just could play this all night, and I might now that I know how to play it. Also, I want to play Shivers 2 at some point. I'm not doing a fair justice of the game because I'm just kind of reliving memory and giving hints about, hey, this looks suspicious. So I'll do a real playthrough if people want to. Otherwise, let's leave that evil alone and end the video here. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.